All right, I'm back. I had a little break, and I think I want to just finish episode 8. Excuse me. I'm not as well organized for this one, so I'm just going to do it fairly quickly and run through the clips as needed from the one, so I don't get all those ads. I think that's what's causing a lot of the problem. So let's make sure that's still up there. Oh, I switch back to that. Okay, I should put that out of. Yeah, so I always get that. Okay. Perfect. So anyway, no, I don't want to trial right now. So this is episode 8 of Critical Role. Oh, let me just update my title here. So now I'm going to just call this episode 5. Critical Role, episode 8. And still just chatting and all that stuff. So this one is right after Chetney has joined the group, and it's interesting because now we get to see what Travis is doing with that character. So I'm just going to run the intro, though. There's some crazy ads here that just...
Tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
One thing I haven't talked about is at the beginning of Critical Role, since I think episode 1 of campaign 1, they've always done this thing with Matt where just before they go live, someone in the players will say some word or phrase that is supposed to try and trip up Matt, so that when he starts, he screws up his intro. He usually doesn't react to it. Sometimes he has a little laugh. So you'll see that's why he's...
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
And they always are laughing at the beginning. I think this is kind of a cute thing that they do, because it starts every episode with kind of a humor, which is a big part of their show and the attraction of the show. So he always does this, and then
Tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass...
And he has used this for like a long time, the same intro. The guys have always done... Or they haven't always done the we play Dungeons and Dragons. Travis started that at some point in campaign 1, and then it just kind of started. They started messing around with it and doing similar things, and not always, sometimes. And now it seems to be just basically a part of the intro.
Voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Before we get started for tonight's session, we do have some announcements to get through, beginning with the first of our 2 sponsors tonight, Sam with Old Spice.
Ooh, Old Spice,
guys.
And all I had to say, the last few sponsors, I've been like, what the fuck? Why are they doing sponsors who are like, just regular products? It's so weird that they've been doing this. So it's just a sign of the popularity of the show, I guess. Or they're trying to he's running out of ideas for regular D&D products to be funny. But Old Spice, and I kid you not, this is an Old Spice Witcher combo. And I thought this was a Sam joke when I first saw this. But this is real.
Yep, that's happening.
So weird.
It's not on the prompter, so I'm stealing your script. Here we go. Tonight's sponsor is the master of scents. There it is, Old Spice, and their brand new Witcher scents. The world of The Witcher was full of bad smells because Old Spice didn't exist yet, and damn did those people need it. Now, to celebrate the release of the 2nd season of The Witcher on Netflix, Old Spice has created 6 scents with a T. 3 amazingly good and 3 very, very bad. So you can smell just like you belong in the 1200s.
Why? Why would you make I can't believe this is actually real. Why would you make 3 bad scents? Who is going to buy this product? They're going to put it on the shelves and it smells bad. That's what they're selling it as. Maybe it doesn't smell bad. Maybe it's just one of those negative marketing campaign ideas, but that's a lot of product to put out that you may may not make you any money. Like, ew. It's a risky thing they've done just to tie into The Witcher. And who would have thought of The Witcher tying in with underarm deodorant? It's just
And tonight we're lucky to have
definitely, like, you should go watch The Witcher, like, the Old Spice commercials, because they're quite funny on their own. But it's not a joke. It's real.
a sneak peek at these wondrous scents from Old Spice. So thought it would be fun to get let each of you take a whiff and see if you can guess what these scents are.
Oh boy.
You have a scent before you. Take a sniff one at a time. Tell me what you think, what it smells like, bad or good. Taliesin, you're up first. Go.
Oh God, here we go. Okay, that's base notes of leather, with a high notes of sweat. Some animals' pheromones. I'm going to guess this is the smell of your bedroom, Sam.
Correct.
Yeah. Look at that.
No, actually, this one's called Roach, named after Geralt's horse. I said his name.
You said it right. Thank you.
Big Witcher fan. Liam, you're up next.
Hold on, let me break the seal. Okay, this is if you buy a chili cheese dog, but you're late for an audition, so you save it in your car for later. Then you nail the audition, and you go so excited you forget to eat. And the chili cheese dog, it rolls under your seat because that's where they go, and they stays there for 2 months. And the heat from your car, cooks it over and over until one day you find it, and you kind of, but you get the roll, and that's all that matters.
That's very descriptive, and it sounds delicious. That stench, that smell is called the smell of surprise. It's actually quite lovely.
This one actually smells good, and the script makes no sense.
A little side note, I wrote the script before they gave me the sense to smell. All right, next up is Laura. Take it away.
Oh no. Smell it. Actually smell it. Do it. Do it. Open it.
Come on, go.
Oh, good.
Why are you going to go so close?
Why did I really smell it? That smells like if Jar Jar Binks was a smell. It's like something I would never, ever, ever want to experience again.
Good acting.
Correct. Misa smell good. That one's called Kikamora Corpse. Okay. Ashley, Yusa up next.
Okay. Oh, you're taking off the plastic.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't wear deodorant, so I don't know how to use these things.
You don't?
Yes, she does. She'll never know. Okay.
Question.
Fresh anteater pit. Fresh anteater piss. South American variety, no question. Final answer.
Correct. That one's called Blaviken before the butchering.
Ooh.
Very good job, though.
That
Very
smells
descriptive.
good. This one smells good.
That one's good. Okay, Travis, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, nice try. This is just Laura's perfume. I love you, Ben.
I love you, Grandma.
Oh, that is so sweet, but incorrect. That's called Yennefer's Underarm, and it is delicious. All right, last up, Robbie. I saved the best for you, sir.
Of course.
The full hit.
Took a big whiff.
Put it back.
No, hold on. It's pungent, tangy, I would say, and sophisticated yet beautiful. This is bath water, unmistakable.
Absolutely right. It's called Geralt's bathwater. You know.
Put it back. Put it away.
Put it back.
Just got a straight scent out of nowhere, and I don't.
Okay, this one really must smell bad. And it's like, why would you make that? Oh, I don't know. People are actually going to use this. I don't know. It's just, ugh. Anyway, I got to try these out now. Maybe that's their plan, is to get people to just like, I can't believe they would make this, and then buy it just to see. I don't know.
I don't know who it came from or what stick.
And that's a question for you, Chad. Do you, I mean, this may be a personal thing to ask, but do you, when you go out to buy new deodorant, do you actually, if you're trying a new one, maybe you're not getting your usual, do you actually open it and pull that little plastic thing off and smell? Or do you leave the plastic thing on and smell? Or do you even just not do that and you just buy it and risk it? If anyone is in the chat, please enter that option, or if this is a VOD on YouTube, put it in the comments. I'd be curious to know.
That is
real people in there for sure.
And because Marisha didn't get to go, we only got 6 cents today. I'm gonna give you a bonus round. This time you're gonna smell me, and I think what I'd like to. Oh, you're just gonna go in? Okay.
Ew.
She's in for it again.
Yeah, that's real bad. Yeah, it smells like Omar's broccoli farts, a little methane, roadkill.
She's in it.
Kid Rock. I imagine this is what Kid Rock smells like.
That's interesting because I was going to say I haven't put on the scent yet. That's just me. That's just my natural smell. I was going to put one on.
Oh.
But you kind of jumped the gun. But thanks.
Sorry.
That's great. I guess I need some of that Yennefer's underarm.
Try this one.
Thank you. Oh, it's big.
I always just wanted to see how far they go. You get a lot of product.
Listen, no matter which one of these awesome Old Spice scents you slather on to hide your 800-year-old body funk, you're in for a delectable sensory treat. 3 are great, 3 are terrible. In the meantime, go check out all the fantastic Old Spice scents from the Witcher world for yourself now at oldspice.com/Witcher and enter their giveaway for a chance to win the good scents and the scented trading cards. What? Matt, back to you.
Oh, wait, they're doing trading cards? Just like in the game?
Excited about this.
You guys.
Underarm Gwent.
Well, you have to.
Do they also have sexy ladies on them? I don't know.
You have to get
Yeah, but you have to patch it to get the actual uncensored version. Thank you so much, Old Spice, for whatever the hell our room smells like now.
That is crazy. Why would they do that? But they did. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is, there's another ad that Matt does here that I just want to roll it. It's great. I actually I don't know. I'm gonna look into this, but
It's unique, you guys.
That was so much.
It is special.
It
smells of season 2.
It smells like an episode of Hoarders right now. Our second and much better smelling comparison to this mixture right now, sponsor Ghostfire Games. Our friends at Ghostfire Games have their new episodic subscription service, Fables. Each fable consists of 6 episodes released monthly, and in each of the episodes are 4 chapters. Now each episode is about 80 pages and also comes with digital maps and digital tokens, making the perfect all-in-one adventure. And first up is a Grim Hollow adventure, Citadel of the Unseen Sun, an adventure set within a world where the sun has vanished from the sky and vampires rule the land with an iron fist. Check it all out now at ghostfiregaming.com/fables-critical role. And if you sign up for the Fables membership before December 31st Eastern Time, you will get your subscription for $9.99 per month for the first 12 months. I think that...
So here's my thing about that. If you're gonna if you want to run a campaign and you don't know what to run, sounds like a good deal. $9 or $10 a month, and you get an adventure every month. But 80 pages is a lot of stuff to read. So you got to read 80 pages, and then thankfully it comes with digital stuff. But I don't think it's already set up for. So for my setup, in D&D I have Fantasy Grounds, and if I was to get this thing, I'd have to enter everything into Fantasy Grounds. So every month I could probably do that, but it seems like you're paying $10 a month to get a lot of more content than you might actually want, and then having to run that, and maybe you wouldn't like the one that comes each month. The first one sounds awesome. A world where vampires rule, that's something I could totally get into. It's Vampire Logan, but it may not be for everybody, so you may end up getting a month where it's like something you don't want. And I would rather have like a pack or something where I pay once and then I just get each thing as it's released. I'd rather pay like $50 and get a pack of things if I know in advance what they're going to be. So I'm not sure if this is worth it. And also it says it's Grim Hollow, which is an awesome board game that I have not had a chance to try. If it is the same world as that board game, which I think would be really good for D&D, because it's basically D&D in a box, and it's a quite large box. It's like $100, $200 box game. It's pretty amazing, but I don't know if this it sounds like a good deal. And if I am going to get it, I have like today, basically. It's the 31st today. I have today to decide if I want to get a monthly subscription to something like that. $120 after a year. I don't know if I would use it. It might come with stuff like $10 a month. It might come with enough stuff that I could use for stuff to add on to my campaign. But it sounds like the kind of thing you have to really commit to running. So you're basically saying, this is going to be my campaign every month or however many weeks it takes you to run the actual thing you get. An 80-page document is going to be quite probably big, so it may go more than a month. So you may end up getting backlogged as well. So I don't know. Sounds cool. Sounds interesting. If you're a DM and you think you need some, if you're not like good right away at creating your own world and your own content, it sounds like a really good idea. You're going to get, and if you like to read and you have lots of time for prepping your adventure, if you're not using a virtual tabletop as well, it's probably really good, because then you'd have the whole thing at your hands, and also as digital, which I assume means PDF. So you'd have that at your fingertips for if you use a laptop as well. So the only thing I would probably buy this if it was already integrated with Fantasy Grounds, or the stuff was integrated with another virtual tabletop that I was using. So they should really get into making it for the existing major virtual tabletops. But with that,
that's it for our sponsors. Marisha, you had something to talk about.
Yes, this is our last episode of Campaign 3 for the year, you guys.
Oh, shit. So yes, this was the last episode. That's why I'm able to actually catch up with where I was. I've been falling behind since I decided to try and recap the sessions, but it's catching up now. So I've had, because they've had a break, I've had a chance to get it. So now I'm going to go through this. So let's move on to what I wanted to talk about this time is a bit more about Chetney, which we just talked about in the last episode before the break. For those who didn't know, I'm just going to reiterate the stuff I mentioned before. Chutney, this Chetney character is based on Chutney, his Travis's character from Liam's Christmas special, the night before Christmas, and he ended up betraying Santa, as I showed last time. This may be another short-lived character for Travis. There was a joke, I don't know if it was in here or on Twitter, but that Travis's characters are becoming like Spinal Tap drummers. I think that's actually in one of these clips here. And I'm going to show another clip right now about there's some lessons to be learned here about for your role playing. I'll just show the clip. So first I'm going to find the comment about the Spinal Tap drummers. We got the intro now in each episode. Recap ends. So.
And that is where we pick up. As you all now exit the alley.
The thing is, this monkey right here can do it almost better than me.
On the side of the Dreamscape Theater to make your way back towards the Spire by Fire, this strange new character is in tow with just the briefest of introductions.
I like your shoes. They're so pointy.
Oh, thank you, yes. I've had them for years.
How many years?
Actually, I can't actually remember. It's been decades. Let's say 75.
Wow.
85. It's been a lot. It's been a while.
Decades or years?
What?
Never mind.
Do you mind us asking your age? We just went around a little bit with an older gentleman, and we just want to make sure that we take good care of you.
You're awfully nice. I mean, I could be fucking armed to the teeth. You don't know me.
Are you armed to the teeth?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on with you? Holy shit.
My name's Lana.
Don't touch me! I'll cut you! I'll cut you. Oh my God.
That tracks. That tracks.
She's with you?
Yeah.
Part of the deal? Okay.
Part of the deal.
Cool.
You said you needed our help.
Well, it seems like you guys are good at finding people. Huh?
Did you say fighting or finding?
Finding!
Well, I
Finding.
don't actually know how good we are at finding.
What would make you think that?
What, the guy paid you for finding people that went missing? No? You were looking for...
Yeah, well, they were
Did I miss something in that exchange?
They were dead, though.
Yes, and in fact, we keep finding dead people.
Oh,
More dead than alive.
just dead folks?
I think we're trying to branch out.
Oh, well,
We'd
maybe,
love to find live ones, but so far just dead ones.
maybe give me a call when you get your shit together and find the live ones. I'll see you around.
We should just let it go.
Oh.
It's all right.
Nice.
Do you need to be escorted back to like a house or something? He's late.
Oh, you lost?
No. What?
I'm sorry.
You sound like all up in my shit. Take a step back, in fact, blue boy.
Blue boy. Vaguely offensive.
You're all rushing up on me like you know me. You don't. I could be a criminal.
Are you?
Maybe.
What else might we not know about you?
I don't know. Buy me a drink. We'll see what comes out.
Maybe that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Great idea.
What do you like to drink? What was your name?
Chetney.
Chitney, that's right. What do you like to drink, Chitney?
Anything that burns. Makes me feel young.
I think we can arrange that. Also, we're all just fucked up right now. We should probably sit down somewhere for a little while.
Still near dead.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were already dead.
Well, you know.
More than normal.
Well, it's debatable.
So, follow along.
Have you been to the Spire by Fire?
I don't think so.
Have you been in town for a while?
Yeah, you from here? Live here? Passing
A couple weeks. No, I came to find someone here, and I'd been spending some decent time with him, and then he just fucking disappeared.
Him who disappeared?
His name's Gurge.
It's a great name.
Gurge. I didn't fucking name him. Why are you telling me it's great?
Or you, Gurge?
I didn't ask him how his name was spelled. What is your deal?
I'm sorry, I'm just curious.
Shit.
I'm
Look
shit.
at all your stuff is clean and nicely. I don't see a wrinkle on you.
I don't have a wrinkle on me. I'm gonna wander more into the group.
Keep an eye on you.
So, were you spending time with Gurge here in the city? Or.
This is great. Great stuff. So, as hilarious as that is, this is also a good, bit you can do with a player, as a player, with other players. I feel like he just picked Dorian because he's next to him, and he's unnecessarily hostile towards him. And it's just a fun role-playing thing that he can do because he's right there. He can just keep taking offense at everything he says, and if it's not overdone, it can be done for great comedic effect, for if you're doing a show like this, or if you just want to entertain your fellow players. And I call it hilarious hostility. And so he's playing this up right now that he just hates Dorian for no good reason. Also, you may notice. Let's go a little further here.
Yes.
And he ditched you.
Well, no, I was supposed to meet him yesterday morning, and he just wasn't there. But there was kind of like a ruckus where he was, and shit was he was a messy individual, don't get me wrong,
Well,
but
yeah,
then...
First off, who is Gurge? He's your brother, your friend, a colleague.
No, someone I was just sort of introduced to. He was helping me out.
Okay. Helping you out
To a
with.
new acquaintance.
What do you need assistance with?
I just need to find him. That's all.
So everything was kind of destroyed where he was supposed to be?
I looked a little tossed about, but again, he was a messy motherfucker, I tell you what.
Do you know if did you happen to see any of the furniture that was in disarray? Was it moving on its own?
Thank you.
I was, yes, good job.
The furniture.
Yeah.
Did it look like someone had scuffled it up, or did it scuffle itself?
Did it have a personality?
It was on its side, like in the room.
Oh, so it didn't attack you?
No, but it was very well made. I mean, this was really, really nice craftsmanship. You could tell that, because you can tell the handmade stuff from the shit they just, put through the machines and whatnot.
Very true.
Yeah, it was really nice. He had a couple really accent pieces. I was really
interesting.
Sounds like you have a real appreciation for woodwork.
Yeah, here we go. Watch.
So?
I
In
am
action.
simply trying to make conversation on this overly long walk.
You know,
we almost there.
Laudna has a lot of appreciation for fine furniture as well.
It's true.
Who's Laudna?
I tried to introduce. Hi. Hello.
Maybe just raise your hand before you talk.
Oh, I don't know if you want her to raise
You
her
don't
hand.
want that to happen.
Why? What happens when she raises her hand? Oh, you're all sorts of fucking crazy, ain't you? Okay.
So I'm gonna be the first. Well, maybe not the first, but I'm gonna jump on the train of shipping for the couple of this season as Laudna and Chutney. If you think I'm right or wrong, let me know in the comments. That is quite funny. They're getting along really well, and I would love to see that. I think that'd be hilarious.
About this time, the firelight from the interior of the Spire by Fire becomes visible, cresting around the corner as you turn. The warm, inviting hearth.
Hearth. Why does he say hearth when he knows how to say hearthstone? Anyway, that's just when you start out playing, reading fantasy novels and playing D&D, sometimes you mispronounce things because you never heard them spoken. So hearth was another one that I had misspoken as well for a long time as hearth, and a lot of people in D&D pronounce it that way, but when you say the game Hearthstone, you say hearth, and it's spelled hearth, so there you go. And I don't mind that, whatever. And then we get to a point where, so we find out that Chutney is a toy maker, as per the Night Before Christmas backstory, if that is his backstory. He's changed a few things, obviously. There's no Santa mentioned, but it's quite funny for him to keep a lot of that backstory, being a woodworker and making toys. Let's jump to Gurge appreciates that. It doesn't appreciate Dorian. Where are we at now? 1855. So let's jump ahead to Goodwill.
Your version of rough. Really
It wouldn't be
badly.
me, but like you know how they say like play good Wilder, bad Wilder.
I want to see your bad Wilder though. I bet it would be really fun.
See, to me.
All right, I'll try.
So wait, who's the good Wilder?
Maybe you.
I think you're a good Wilder.
Okay. This is fun.
This is so funny.
What's life if you're not stretching, really?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's walk up and try to get him.
Be upstairs when those drinks are ready.
Okay. Me and Laudna are gonna go upstairs. I guess.
We'll follow in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, does everybody else leave?
They're coming when they're ready.
Oh, shit. What happened from down there to up here?
Look, Chutney. I think if you're just honest with us, you can find friends. We're your friends.
I'm gonna just start spinning my saw blade a little bit.
Do you use that on living things or for manufacturing purposes?
They're not living for long.
Sorry.
All right.
I got some bad spam bot things turned on, which I keep forgetting to turn off. So Noonvale and Hens I know you can't spam raid emotes. I'm sorry. I gotta fix that. I don't know why I turned that on either. So it's just, yeah, my stream is needs to be fixed. I gotta fix some stuff. I've been raided. Thank you for raiding me anyway. That's awesome. But thank you. Yeah, you gotta just type it out in text. That's good. Thanks. Anyway, just so now I actually have some real viewers right now. Hey, hi Drow. Nice to see you guys. So what I'm doing here is I have this show called Vampire Logan Auspex, and it's basically, the word Auspex means like kind of a soothsayer, or like an insight, person with extra insight, or special enhanced senses if you're a vampire. And so I use this to do my chat show where I want to like talk about things. Right now I'm doing episode 8 of the new season of Critical Role, and I'm just sort of looking at the show and seeing funny things and seeing things that a person could add to their role-playing kind of skills, or to their DMing skills. Watching Matt is a good way to learn things, even though he's really awesome at doing the voices, but you can also get a lot of knowledge of just doing regular DM stuff from him. And so I'm trying to do that as this new show I'm doing. And yeah, so I'm just on episode 8. about just a little ways in. The things I've been just recently talking about is how Travis's new character, Chetney, is a good example of some fun player things you can do. And remember, these guys are like experienced voice actors, so you can see that they can do funny voices and stuff. But here's the thing that I was talking about before. Let's just see if we watch this a bit. So right now, these two, Sam and Marisha, are doing Good Wilder, Bad Wilder, which is good cop, bad cop in this world. And Fresh Cut Grass, Sam's character, is a happy-go-lucky, friendly character, so he's playing the bad cop to Stretch. And Laudna is the sort of spooky, scary character, so she's playing the good cop. So they're playing around with their characters by trying to be a role, or play a role within a role that allows them to like do something funny and something different. So if you've typecast your character to be a certain way, this is a perfect way to do something where you want to step out of that role for a bit just to fool around. And so a regular player, even if you're not doing a voice of a character, you can still do that kind of thing as your character. So let's I'll just rewind a little bit because it's quite funny.
Oh, did everybody else leave?
They're coming when they're ready.
Oh, shit.
He never talks like that.
What happened from down there to up here?
Look, Chetney. I think if you're just honest with us, you can find friends. We're your friends.
I'm gonna just start spinning my saw blade a little bit.
Do you use that on living things or for manufacturing purposes?
They're not living for long.
All right.
I don't know. This is my only move.
Did you hurt your hand while you were spinning? You look like you checked for a cut.
Well, yeah, it's kind of sharp.
Do you bleed?
No, I don't actually.
You're supposed to.
It's back to his
None of
normal
your
character.
business, old timer.
Right, sorry for asking. Shit.
I know.
Fresh cut grass don't play.
You can get very testy.
Okay.
Wait, you know my name?
Yeah, you told me like on the way over here.
Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, keep it to yourself. Don't.
So I love that they can play around with their characters and their rules and do something a little different. Okay, and then the next point I had was we're looking at another one that you guys hadn't seen when I was talking about before. I don't know if you've been watching Critical Role, but Travis here as this guy, he played a character in the first few episodes, and he died. He was killed, I think, on purpose. I think they agreed for that to happen, to kind of make that bad guy seem a little more deadly. I think he worked it out in advance with Matt. So that's another thing you can do in your campaign is work out with one of the players where they start with a kind of a fake character, and then that character can be killed off to kind of make the game seem dangerous. And then for several episodes, he hasn't played a character. He's just been off screen. And he finally came in last episode with this new character, which is basically a character from a one-off that they did. And he rejigged it to be in this campaign. And so he's been playing this, he just started playing this character, and he's joining the group. And so they're kind of like reacting to him right now. And he's playing it quite hilariously. But one thing I thought would be funny is if he keeps doing this, and he keeps making a character and then having them die, and he makes a new character if it goes through the whole campaign. That would be quite funny, I think, if they do that. So I suspect, I had guessed that maybe he's going to take this character, and this character is going to betray the group, and they're going to have to kill him. That's my prediction. And that'd be kind of an interesting thing for them to do. So they're acting with him right now in kind of a humorous way, just to like ease him into the party. But another thing that I had noted is that he so if he does do that, if he is doing like a character of the week or character of the month or whatever, he plays a new character every once in a while after the last one dies, he'd end up like the Spinal Tap drummers. I don't know if you've ever seen This Is Spinal Tap, but that would be quite funny if he did that and became the Spinal Tap drummer of the season. And also he's been already immediately he's been kind of like interacting with all the people. He took Dorian's character, or Dorian, this guy's character. He made a simple like friendly comment, and he took immediate offense to it. This is another technique you can use as a player, is to just intentionally and humorously take offense at something one particular player character or NPC says to you, and just take offense at everything they say as if you're like just instantly hostile towards them. And it's a funny role-playing experience. He reacted very in character to that because he's actually a nice character, and so he's reacting like negatively towards him being nice to him. It's quite funny and entertaining. And so there's a lot of things that are going on right now that could be good things for other people's role-playing games. So let me continue here. I'm going to jump ahead to this guy is a Chetney here is a toy maker, and so later on he says he's trying to hire these people to find someone he's looking for. So he wants to, where is it? Oh yeah, here's Dorian reaction.
Ports in so many towns and stuff.
Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. Why are you so mean to me? We are new friends.
So he's been acting this way with him the whole time. He cracked up, Travis. That's hilarious. He's got to get back in character now.
Can we just tell Chetney our names, please? So this is getting so strange. We know all about his love life, but he doesn't know our name.
You should tell him. That's sometimes how it goes, though.
All right, so that's funny. And what was it? So they introduce themselves. What's next? They have what is this?
Like a wood mallet, chisel, all sorts of woodworking tools.
This is my rock hammer.
That's incredible.
Oh, you got a hair in there.
Like part of your scalp kit off of this.
She's playing a partially undead character, so it's
Well, we'll
fun.
have to trade up.
Okay.
I haven't been able to work on any new pieces in a while, but
What's your specialty? Furniture?
well, yes, actually, I started with furniture, and there wasn't much of a market for that where I was, and I wanted to make something that people
North Pole.
loved, so I switched to toys. I'm particularly good at making rocking horses.
Rocking horses.
Yes. Well, people, they don't quite appreciate all the time that goes into a chair or a table. They just fucking sit at it and drink, and then they spill all over it and no thought who made it. So I
rarely drink on a rocking horse.
Where are you from?
Well, kind of all over. I spent most of my time in Uthadern.
Okay, so I got to talk about this. This is Sam's can where he always puts pictures and stuff that are funny. So this is a reference to the original character that he's basing this new character off of, which was in that one shot I mentioned earlier, a night before Christmas, and he in that thing. Spoiler alert for anybody who's going to go watch that. You might want to close your ears for a sec, but he ended up killing Santa Claus at the end. So he's looking over at him in this picture and going, uh-oh. That's quite hilarious.
I haven't heard of that.
It's over in Wild Mount, kind of north of the Savalier Wood.
Oh, far.
Yeah.
Did you say Paka P or Paka B?
Pockery.
Okay. And then
I was just supposed to meet him yesterday morning.
Where?
Oh, he was at, what part of Marquette was he in?
No, he was.
Why are you talking to the wall?
Don't you?
Not that fourth one. That'll
He's helping me out.
they also made that joke last episode about the wall that they fought, and Sam made the joke of we broke the fourth wall when they killed it. Quite funny. All right, and then so at some point he talks about making toys for them as a reward to help him find his friend or his contact, and he said, Laudna says, I wish I could find this. Oh yeah, here it's probably here.
Made by a master craftsman.
Oh man, there's nothing like it. I kill it with the details.
Could you make a little girlfriend for Pate?
Pate is her dead rat.
Yes.
I'm quite horny, you see.
Well, I'll be sure to take that into account with the design.
Okay, no comment on that. Yeah, that's yeah, a little too much information, I think. So
I've seen a puppet show like that before.
What is my specialty? So slingshots, tops, rocking horses, anything. Airships?
Like model airships that fit in jars?
I suppose. I've never gone that small before. But I'm up to the challenge.
I'm baffled by all of this.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing it out of the goodness of our heart, but I think I want the toy.
I would like a toy.
Who doesn't like a toy? I cannot believe I want to say this. I kind of
what-
want the toy.
What happens if
Shit.
we find out that Gurge is no longer with us? What will you do then?
Okay, you got someplace to go?
No.
Well, you said you wanted to be led to these other master craftsmen, right? Maybe we could be your escort.
We could direct you to the job. We could be your DJs, direct you to the job.
I guess a DJ for an MC would be a pretty good
Combination.
we could set up, but I feel like without Gurge, I wouldn't really know where to go.
Robbie's just dying inside. I'm not sure.
I like how his lower lip twitches.
Trying to give you space.
I can't. I hope we just find him alive.
That was a good comment. So, yeah, then they they have an oh, I gotta find this unrequested whisper. Oh, there we go.
Wouldn't know where to go after that.
Were you whispering? This is an unrequested whisper. I don't think this has ever happened.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna whisper in your ear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to whisper.
Yay!
But I can pay. I can make toys, and I have services. I don't expect all the risk to be on your part. I'm very good with small tools, and I have quick hands.
Oh.
And,
do you pick locks and things?
I certainly can.
Oh my gosh, we are in dire need of someone who can actually do that.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
You can open doors and things.
We've had problems with
These
doors.
pointy-toed fuckers are quiet as shit.
That's great.
Where did you get those, by the way?
Oh, I made them. But there was some leftover leather, and I just worked. I had some.
All right, so there's a long amount of exposition going on with this character and his backstory. We get a little bit of... so I think that's the first time we've had an unrequested whisper. In my notes it says unrequited because of autocorrect. It also changed damn to darn, which was quite funny. My tablet is PC, but my PC is not PC. Pretty funny. That's my little joke. So anyway, we get a bit more backstory on Chetney, and then we go into some of Dorian's backstory, and yeah, that starts, I think, down here. After this.
I'll do that. Oh my god, what if Travis gets killed in this alley?
Only if his dick's out.
Yeah,
only if his dick's out. Is your dick out?
Have to look. At 19.
No one in particular is showing any keen interest at the moment. You do see at this hour the streets aren't terribly crowded.
Oh shit, it's dark and late and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's at this hour post midnight, so it's like the early hours of the morning. You do see, looks like a pair of wardens or wilders that.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm out in the street. I'm not here. I'm in your head. Rent free, bitches.
Did we already pay?
Rent free pocket.
Yeah, I already paid.
Yeah, let's go. I'll walk outside with everyone.
You keep these people around you all the time. It's hard to catch you alone.
This is Dorian's brother, Cyrus.
Yes. Well, what do you want?
Just want to catch up.
I'm gonna step away and try to get closer to him.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want?
Just want to see how you're doing.
I'm good. I'm good. What are you doing here? Why now? Why this?
I was gonna ask you the same question. It's been a wild few months. I figure we could.
Okay, so
we probably shouldn't.
This is a little bit long-winded. I want to get through this pretty quick here. So he reveals that they have a backstory where he's in debt and left his family, something like that. His real name is Dorian, I think. Dorian backstory.
We're
Oh, sorry,
we're the
his brother
eldest
has the
sons of
debt.
the noble leadership of the Silken Swall.
Silken swole?
Squall.
Squall?
The eldest. So there's more siblings?
Oh, no. We are the...
You are the sons.
Eldest. Yes.
Inside check.
Make an insight check.
Rolls his dice in character.
Just us. It's just us. Your parents are the leaders of this place? Oh, people,
King and queen.
not quite.
Prince, Cyrus, Prince,
Probably
Dorian.
the most apt analogy, yeah.
We're not really into labels. You've always liked to say that, though.
We have some importance.
But people have been
Grins.
fractured.
Did you wear a crown?
Would you call it a crown?
Not necessarily.
It's more of a laurel.
Yeah. Ceremonial, mostly a circlet.
It's very cool.
And
I was
when
planning to add
people
on to it.
walk down the street, do they say, "All hail the storm, family"?
You ran away from a family of generations of oracles, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they didn't see it coming.
Yes.
No one.
Well done. All right, let's jump ahead.
That's cute.
I used to have a lucky rock. Nice.
It was a pet rock, and if I recall, you let it die somehow.
Such a himbo.
Himbo, yes. His brother is a himbo. All right, I want to get to...
Extremely upsetting.
It's true, especially at first, but
You talking about me?
she grows on you. She does. Like
I would burn that off.
All right, let's get to something.
Oh no.
Not great. 10.
Okay. So you quietly make your way through the lantern spire, the late night, nearly empty streets, that bit of jungle fog beginning to settle in into the street corners and edges. You cross the long bridge to the core spire. And as you approach, not far within eyesight of the Spire by Fire entranceway, you get there safely.
Totally messing up. Yeah, I do that a lot of the times. Just announce something that they have to make a roll for it, and then it didn't matter what they rolled, and then you just pull that on them. It's always funny. All right, so the rest of this episode goes into them trying to find this character that Chetney is looking for, and here's okay. I'll do this one.
Well, you could probably fit in bed with us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You offering?
Sure. You're a little small for me, but I could make it work.
That's okay. A lot of wisdom with these years. I'll make up for it.
Same here, baby.
Let's keep it professional.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm professional.
Have you ever had a bounty on your head?
Yes.
How did that work?
And what do you mean, how did that work?
Who put the bounty on your head? How was it resolved?
No. Well, that's complicated.
Is there still a bounty on your head?
It's gone to shit.
Private security.
Yeah.
You do that really well.
Look, it even has a hole in it for when it was posted on the job board. Details.
It's the details.
Pass it down this way first.
So yeah, if you're gonna give a handout, make it you know, pay attention to the details, things like that. Just make the players feel special. So that's a great thing to do. I don't use handouts because I'm playing mostly online, but if I had a handout that I would share with them in the stream, then maybe I would do something like that. But or you do it and then take a picture of it and show it to them. What else is here?
It kind of bounces for a second. It begins to take you further down towards the smolder spire.
Guys, mind if I smoke? I'm just kidding.
That would be funny though.
Bert takes a long hit out of
For sure. Character choice.
Character choice. A robot who smokes. Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
FCG Bong would be great.
I'm gonna start wiggling, trying to get the car to.
Okay, and then oh, this was like
nothing. And you would know, like, this was a temporary journey. This is not Gurge's abode. This was a temporary rental.
Airbnb.
Yes. Bring it back. Sirach, was it?
That is my name? Oh, hi.
Question.
She takes a step back.
Where was, I step
She
forward,
takes a step back.
the other direwolf
She takes a step back.
attack? You said it happened up the block.
That's all I know. I didn't see it.
Towards the factory, was it?
It's past the factory.
Past the factory.
And then we have
You
a
don't
bed.
know anybody who
heard
saw
about some
that.
direwolf attacks.
No, I just nothing. And you.
Or an investigation.
Greg?
Greg.
Make a persuasion check.
You mean Greg Chris
Greg Chris Greg?
I got to school with Grog Stonejar. No, his father.
Persuasion? 14.
Oh. Not even know if he has a next of kin.
Well,
At least
I'm
it's
just
only a
jumping
few days
around
left.
here, so looking for stuff
And
to
then sucked
talk
into
about.
Bents
So
again. Well,
hopefully it's not too spoilery. But I'm almost done. There's one more thing.
No, they did.
Who's they?
The people that sent me here to have the message.
Who are the people who sent you here?
Out of Uthadurn, I stopped in the Savalier Wood and the Master Craftsman Guild. They sent me down here.
Oh, so he's a craftsman, and you were gonna take some lessons
I'm
from
trying
him?
to find work down here. I got kicked out of my old gig.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had to kind of start fresh.
Was that a long-term gig?
Yeah, a few years.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks. Didn't really feel wanted anymore.
Oh.
Oh no.
What?
Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
You didn't want your old job anymore.
No, I didn't feel very wanted anymore. Very much.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was like.
Alright, so they're going into that. What is this?
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
Courage gets growth.
Chris
Greg.
Talk to Rock Tut.
Gerd.
All right, what's the spell DC?
Just know him as Gerd.
Just 13 wisdom.
13 wisdom. All right. The first thought you get is like, who the hell are these people? This is a fucking
Always the first
weird
thought.
ass crew rolling up here.
Will be to the end of the campaign.
The next wave of thoughts comes to, how the fuck do they know this guy? I need to go ahead and I need to check in with the boss. And right at that point, he stands up and goes, I'm gonna go ahead and ask some questions too. Be right back.
Where are they going? You said around the side factory?
Inside the factory, yeah.
Oh, inside?
Inside the factory, yeah.
Is it unlocked?
It's just an open archway.
Is he gone?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be a great day, but these fellows are lying to us. These fellows, we should go in there and pursue them.
I'm gonna turn into
But they're
a rat.
wardens.
Yes.
Like,
And turn to red.
And go
just
inside.
pursue the wardens.
Absolutely pursue wardens.
You're just a rat. Are you gonna
You're
go follow
bad
them?
wardens.
Okay, I can hear you. So if you want to say anything to me, just go. Okay, you go in here.
It's just bad warden.
As a rat. Yeah.
On your hind legs?
Make sure they don't see me.
Now, you are much slower than them, being a rat, so you can't keep up with it, but you can. The other warden goes, if anybody else asks, say, you don't know anything about it. Stop answering questions, you fucking idiot.
I feel bad for that guy.
Oh, well, I've just been on a job for
Finally got some action out front.
No, dismissed. They both turn and begin walking towards the door. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
Come on,
Let's go, Mighty Mouse.
What if you get smooshed?
Ratatouille.
She doesn't poof. She.
Oh,
no. 8?
Oh, no.
8.
Oh, no.
You. Okay, here's what I'll do.
Let's go.
Roll a d6 for me. On a 1 to 3, the weight does just enough to get a hit point of damage to you. On a 4 to 6, you manage to shrug it off and not take any damage.
Do you have 1 hit point?
2.
How many hit points do you have as a rat?
It's gotta be a
1d4
One.
situation.
It's a 1d4.
Okay, roll.
Roll-
So you can't have less than a 1?
Roll a 1d4.
Oh my god, what if you get. Get a 4, get a 4, get a 4.
Runs happen.
Yeah, she loses her arm. I think she goes.
You go
Yeah.
double check. Let me double
She
check your
doesn't pumpkin out.
Please
She
be a-
grows 6
please be
feet.
bigger than-
2.
Yes!
You have 1 hit point.
Wait. A rat, a tiny beast.
Wait,
has
did you say roll a d4 or yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Okay, sorry.
So it says under rat, right?
Yeah.
What's it say for hit points?
It says 1, and then in parentheses it says 1d4 minus 1.
Okay.
Like what you roll.
Oh no, so you minus 1, so 1.
My cat was max 4.
Yeah. So, as you're listening in, both guards about face me and walking towards you, and you scramble away right as you feel the pressure of one of their heavy armored boots step down upon you. As it does, suddenly your vision reverts to eye level with the two wardens.
6 foot.
And they both kind of look at you, eyes wide, and the man behind the counter of the desk goes,
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Yes. Always end on a cliffhanger. That's another good piece of advice. So if you can find a good spot near the end of how much time you want to spend, definitely end on a cliffhanger. And on that note, I am going to end the stream right here. So I am now caught up to the latest episode of Critical Role. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this. It's a lot of work to kind of plan these out. So I am probably going to either do a very reduced version of it, or I might just do something else. I might just do some D&D advice in general, or I might just do some Overwatch review stuff, or I don't know. I'm gonna see what I want to do with this talk stream. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for the raid if you guys are still here. And I will see you guys next time. I don't have a special outro for this, so I'm just going to use my Overwatch one.
We're making contact.